up, everybody? It's KelseeBrianaJai here with a review and tutorial using some products from the new Smashbox plus Vlada collection, and I'm really excited to have this collection because if you've seen it online, it is absolutely stunning, especially but we'll talk about it in a minute. I picked up these pieces from Ulta. I went in store. Everything is out at most Ulta stores as well as online. I will have everywhere where you can pick up these pieces down in my description box. But I love the concept of this collection. So let's go through each piece and I will tell you guys my thoughts. And I will jump into swatches and then of course the tutorial. So the description for this collection on Smashbox.com says, get dipped in rose gold with the limited edition Petal Metal collection. It was co-created with makeup artist and Instagram star Vlada Haggerty at Vlada MUA, who's also Smashbox's lip editor-in-chief. She loves creative collaboration and used her signature rose gold color as the inspiration for these statement makers for face, eyes, lips, and body. A quote from her says that each product can be worn alone or layered for a complete rose gold look. The beauty of these shades is that they don't compete or create a dull monochromatic effect. Instead, they complement every skin tone and together build beautiful layers of pink that add warmth, radiance, and a bouquet of boldness to your look. And that is from Vlada herself. The collection is pretty sizable. There's a lot of different pieces and I have 3 of the things here to share with you guys. But while I was in Ulta, I did do swatches of everything from the collection. Pretty much everything from this collection showed up pretty true to color. Everything from this collection has a touch of rose gold to it and I think that it is so beautifully done. Let's start by talking about the highlighters. So there are 3 in total. One of them is a Sephora exclusive, but it's also being sold on Smashbox.com, and then the other 2 are sold at other retailers. So this is the packaging for the highlight. This retails for $39. I have the one in the color Gilded Rose. On the back it says Strike Rose Gold. We've partnered with Vlada to create this sophisticated highlighter that gives your face and eyes an instant glow. It's a luxe silky powder that feels as soft as a rose petal. But look at this. Like, I am gagging at how beautiful this packaging is. I love this packaging. I feel like it is so beautiful. It feels luxe. The packaging is chromatic and then it's embossed with like a rose. So freaking pretty. And then the actual product is again beautiful. It makes me not even want to use it. This is one of those things that if I weren't doing a video on this, then I wouldn't use it and I would just keep this for collector's purposes. But I have this highlight on now. I had to dig down a little bit to get that top layer off. But after I got that little first layer off, it applied really pretty. And this color looks really nice because it has a hint of the rose gold to it as well as a hint of gold. Next, let's talk about the Cover Shot eyeshadow palette that they created. And I don't know if you guys can see, it's pretty holographic when you move it back and forth. And it has an image of lips with a rose coming out. The description says that this is a purse-sized pigment powered eyeshadow palette that features a wearable rainbow of rose gold. Each petal soft pigment glides on in one swipe and beautifully blooms on lids to create effortless matte day looks and sultry metallic evening looks. So as you guys can see, it is pretty small and it says that there is 0.21 ounces of product in here or a total weight of 6.2 grams. There's 8 different colors in here. There's 2 highlighter colors that are a little bit larger and then there's 6 smaller colors and it's a mix of matte and shimmer eyeshadows. There are 2 matte eyeshadows and I really do like the matte formulation of these eyeshadows. They are very smooth and very velvety. They blend it out so nicely. I was very impressed. And then it varies with the shimmer eyeshadows. I feel like some of them are a little bit chunkier than others, but overall I got a nice look out of it. I would have preferred to use Fix Plus just to make it a little bit more streamlined when applying the eyeshadow. But like I said, I like to do things dry just to see how the product performs on its own for reviews. Truthfully, this is not my typical color palette that I gravitate towards just because of my undertone. I feel like colors like this can easily look muddy on me. I like the look that I created today, but I wouldn't necessarily reach for this just because of my own personal preference. And the last thing that I picked up from the collection is the Be Legendary Petal Metal Liquid Lip, and there are 3 different colors. I got the color XO Vlada, which is the more rose gold coppery type color, and I have that on right now. I love this color. I feel like it's very opaque, and it says that it's a liquid lip. It's definitely not drying down. It reminds me of a hybrid between a gloss and a lipstick because it's thicker than a gloss and it's definitely more opaque than the average gloss, but I like it because it's very metallic. I feel like it just is the perfect amount of sticky before it's too much. So that's everything that I picked up, but I'll quickly go over the other products in the collection because, like I said, it is a pretty big collection. There were Petal Metal liquid eyeliners, and I felt like these are really cool, but they were a little bit too thin as far as the color payoff that I wanted them to have, so I passed on them. And then they had their Always On Petal Metal matte liquid lipsticks, which mirror their traditional liquid lipsticks. Those are drier, they're not glossy at all, and they're going to give you that chromed out look, and they're going to be matte. And they had a Petal Metal shimmer spray. I think a lot of companies come out with sprays to give you a really pretty iridescent look all over. And then they have Petal Metal shimmer drops. So those were almost like an oil, and you have to shake it up to evenly disperse out the shimmer. So I thought that those look really cool on my complexion. There's a photo finish Petal Metal primer, which I thought that was really cool. So if you're about an NC30 and up, putting that underneath your makeup, you're going to get that really beautiful rosy flushed hue underneath your makeup. So overall, I felt the collection was really nice, and I feel like it was really well done. Going in with the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to go in with the color Coffee Blossom. This is a Chanel number 20 brush. I'm just going to pick this color up and apply it all over my lid to set the eyeshadow base. This actually is the color Nude Rose that I just applied all over. Taking the same brush, I'm going to dip into the color XO Vlada. I'm going to apply this color directly into the crease. So back and forth, this is a tapered crease brush. Back and forth with that color, and then slightly bring it upwards to blend it out. Wipe off the brush a little bit, and then I'm going to dip into the color Coffee Blossom. I'm going to apply that right on the very outer corner. And this is what's going to add some depth. So first I'm going to start off by applying it on the very outer corner and blending it up. So just continue to pack this color on and gradually continue to build it up on the lid. I'm going to go in with the color Opal Rose. I'm going to take this color right underneath my brow. So the highest point, and blend it down. Be careful. And this is going to be my brow highlight. Same color, and I'm going to pop that on my inner corners. Same brush, and I'm going to take the color Rose Quartz. These are going on so smoothly. I'm very impressed. But same brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Floral Support. And I'm going to apply this on the rest of the lid. So tapping it next to all the colors, tapping it up into the crease, but not past the crease colors, and tapping it to blend it with my outer V color. I want this color to be like the star of the show, but it needs to be blended with all of the other colors seamlessly. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side and then finish off the look with some liner and lashes, and we'll do the lower lash line together. So let's finish off the rest of the eye look. I honestly don't know the style of lashes that I use because I've used them a few times already. I'm sorry. But I added a little bit of eyeliner. I just did a pencil on the top and the bottom. I just wanted something super simple. I'm going to go back with my flat shader brush and go back with the color Opal Rose. I'm going to apply this color to the lower inner half of my waterline. And for the rest of the lower lash line, I'm going to go back with the color Nude Rose. Simply take this color along the rest of the lower lash line and make sure you connect it to the top. And I'm going to move on to my highlights. I have the Gilded Rose highlighter. I'm going to go in with my Anastasia A23 brush. Go straight on one side only because I don't want to ruin the entire design. And I'm going to buff this on the high planes of my cheeks. I already have my contour on. So this is applying very lightly. Looks opalescent. It's building up on my cheeks though. some more subtle highlights. So most of all, I like this packaging. So now let's move on to lips. I'm going to use a MAC lip liner. This one is in the color Half Red, and I'm going to fill in my lips with this just a touch. Now let's go in with our lip. I'm going to use the Be Legendary Petal Metal Liquid Lip in the color XO Vlada. I like the way it smells too. This is very metallic. I like it. This is not a color I would normally wear, but you know, sometimes you gotta switch it up on them. It's a little sticky. I'm just gonna blend this over the lip liner, but the lip liner does give us a little bit of definition and a little bit of dimension. That metallic lip is just sexy. I like it. Okay, darlings, this is the finished look. My favorite thing definitely is the highlighter. I feel like you can find one of the three that fits your complexion, but I love the design, and I feel like it's important to have some stuff for collector's purposes, and that's sickening. I needed that for my collection. But everything else I think is nice. The eyeshadow palette, I do feel like some of the colors are a little bit more powdery. They're not giving me a strong presence on their own, but all together I feel like I could make a really nice look. And this lip is just everything. I really like these. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. If you haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That way you can keep up with me whenever I upload new content. And if you plan on picking up anything from the Vlada collection, let me know down in the comments section. I think the collection is absolutely gorgeous. I think the collection is really beautiful. I think all of the pieces flow together, and I really like what I picked up. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. I look forward to reading your comments, and I will talk to you in my very next video. Smooches. Bye.